Alright, we're back. So, here on the Yawning Bear channel, we like to overheat sometimes, because sometimes I forget that my PC is not as strong as she once was. So she gets a little overworked sometimes. Sometimes she can't handle the pressure to perform. And I forget that sometimes. So, what we're gonna try today is maybe not let that happen again, which means I have to do less fun things. Which sucks, but that's just how it is. That's just how the cookie crumbles. So I'm going to have to, let me see. I think I could just go live again on Twitch as normal. Alright, it should be back up now. Damn, I really hate when that happens, because every time my PC shuts off, it does affect the viewership by a lot. Yeah, I have to be 2D again, just for the sake and purpose of like my computer, because I don't know if it's like freaking out. I don't know if it's like freaking out again, thinking like, oh, I'm being overworked, so I'm not gonna render your 3D shit and your screen sharing. So I'm gonna try and be as efficient as possible, so that we can be nice to my little PC, so that she doesn't overheat and get stressed out, because computers have feelings too. I mean, look at Hatsune Miku, for example. Alright, so we're gonna use my old P break sign to like list out the things that I can do. We're inefficient. Inventive? Man, shut up. Anyways, so we're gonna list out things that I can do, and we're gonna work from there. So Otoing gen come missions. Okay, so these are things that I can do. I can do CV, like how I was trying to do earlier. I can do C, VV. I can do CVVC. Like, all these are just Japanese, so probably put that up there. So, for Japanese. Fuck. These are the things that I can do. I can also do VCV, which I might be charging a lot for VCV simply for the fact I'm very slow on it. And then what else can I do? What's CVVV? It's like a normal CV voice bank, but except what it does is, like, you know how like in VCV it has like all the vowels like in one line, so like like that. So what it does is that it's a normal CV and it takes the fucking VCV IUALs and like puts it in a CV voice bank to make it, I guess, like smoother, like vowel wise. I'm not opposed to it, but like I don't know, like, I mean, it works, but I'm not like that excited about it. Like, if you want smooth like transitions, then you could probably just use like a normal CV voice bank and just like auto it like how you would for like a I don't know. Like, I'm not opposed to the idea, but it's not like, I don't think it really helps, because a lot of people, I don't know. I feel like when a lot of people use it, it doesn't work out well. I maybe heard it like good maybe like once or twice from like one particular voice bank, but I don't think she really makes Utau's anymore and shit. But it's not a hard thing. It works if you want to have like smoother voice banks. So I feel like there's like more. The CVVC. I can't think of any other Japanese ones. Okay, so with like CV voice banks, with these, if it's like one pitch, I can complete it like within like a day. That is if, okay, actually, here's the thing. So I know that people are very picky about CV voice banks. I've learned that over my many years of doing Utau, because I thought it would be okay if I like got everybody to like into like wanting to have like smooth CV Utaus, which that was a mistake on my part. So I think for CVs, I want to make a smooth version, but you can also choose between if you want like a smooth CV voice bank or have like, you know, a smooth CV voice bank that sounds like VCV but it's not, or you can have a choppy one, which is kind of like, you know, the classic like Utaus where they talk all choppy and whatever, and at first no one likes it, but it's kind of like stylized a little bit, or a stylistic choice. I'm gonna just call it classic. Classic. I'm just call it like a classic style. So it can like remind you of like early like 2010s like fucking Utaus. And then smooth is gonna be like sounds like BCV. And then I need to provide 2 examples for that, which I only have 1 example, which is like my own Utau. Maybe some other Utaus I ultoed in the past for fun. For smooth, since I can get those done within like a day, well, it kind of depends, because like I think I also might need to make like a rule set where it's just like, hey, like if you give me your CV voice bank, like you should probably prep it if you want it to be cheaper, because like if you hand me a voice bank, you're gonna be, I know it sounds greedy, but like I need to sell myself where I'm worth. So like if you want a smooth voice bank, I need to edit the audio files, not like crazy, but like there's just like a specific specification that I want on it. And if I have to like go into like a voice bank and like edit the audio myself, it does kind of like delay me like a day. So it goes from like being like a 1-day commission, or within like a couple hours, because I could finish a CV voice bank within like either like a couple hours or like within a day, depending on how it is. Like I can pump those out quick if you want like a smooth one. I could probably do it even faster if you want like a choppy version of it. But I need to put like little spaces like in front of like certain recordings for me to like do like the smoothing like process bullshit. But so I don't know if I should like charge more and be like, I'm gonna charge a little more if you don't do that for me, but I should also add instructions to be like, but if you want to have it like a little cheaper, you can do it for me beforehand, so that way I don't have to do it for you. Just like I don't know. I don't know if that's like too greedy, because like I am going out of my way to be like, hey, like here's how you do it so that you can get a cheaper price. But if you don't do it, then you will be charged, then you will be required to charge me more. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll just write it down for now, and then I'll think about if I still want to keep that idea. So smooth, since I can basically finish those in a day, how much would I charge for those? I'm gonna charge between from 10 to like 20 doubloons. But I guess if you want to be like negotiable, because like for smooth voice bank, I do have to put in the work, depending on it. So I think like $10 if like you, I'm just title like do you spell audio? Audio. How the fuck would I title it? I'm just call it prep. So like if you already prepped it for me, then it's gonna be like $10. It's gonna be like $10 cheaper. But if I have to prep it for you, then it's gonna be like $10 more. That feels really fucked up. Now if you want it like choppy, then that can just be just a fucking $10, I guess. But then again, I could probably finish that even quicker. I don't want to charge too low because, so if you want it smooth, if I were to prep it, it's gonna be $20. So now I need to figure out per pitch. So for choppy, like per pitch, so like the base price is gonna be however the hell I set it, and then like if you want to add another pitch, it does equal more work. Okay, but why would I charge cheap? I don't know. See, like this is where it's hard. This is why I had trouble last time, because I kept thinking and thinking and thinking, like, because like I can't write it all down. Like this is just something I have to do in my head, because I'm not a huge fan of writing stuff down, but it's a lot more neater if you write shit down. So God, so if I were to put it as choppy, it's gonna be like $10. I mean, if someone requests it to be choppy, maybe I should make it cheaper, because then that doesn't really require me to do a whole lot of work, and I can easily teach somebody how to do this. So like, I don't know, it almost feels a little fair if you like want it choppy and shit like that. And then like per pitch, I guess like another 5, since I'm gonna like be doing a lot more work. Well, I'm gonna be doing the same work again, except oh my god, so much dick in my throat. I think that's kind of okay, because like I'm basically doing this shit again. It'll like add up to like, so let's say someone pays me for a choppy, the base price is $5, but then if you want to add more pitches, so let's say you want a bi pitch, that's like $10. If you want a 3 pitch, that's like 15, 5, 10, 15, and then if you want like a 4 pitch choppy voice bank, that's like a fucking 20. I don't know why I'm forgetting how to count. And I mean, I think someone could like easily scam me into like basically making them a base, which I probably won't care all that much, but like, I don't know. No, for I guess like stuff like extras, I don't know. I think special, because if somebody wants to be like, hey, can you do a specific thing for me, I'm just too lazy to do it. I'll probably make that like negotiable, like special requests. They're like negotiable. So like, I don't know, if someone wants me to like distort like their voice bank or something, not like distort their voice bank, but if they want me to like alter it in a specific way, then the prices might get like negotiable, because it's just kind of like, if you want me to do it a specific way and not my way, then we can like negotiate on that. But anyways, so I figured out how much I want to charge for choppy for now. So now for smooth one, so it will be $10, just because it'll help me get my workflow faster. and then per pitch. I don't know how much I'm gonna charge if I were to do like more work. I mean, if it's prepped, I should at least like. I mean, if it's gonna be prepped, but I don't want to charge too. See, this is hard because I can finish these in a day. Hold on. Okay. So, you know, this is getting weird. This this is gonna start getting a little hard. Because now I'm having to like rethink all this. So here's what I got so far. So for a smooth CV voice bank, if it's already prepped the way how I like it, then you can get it as merely as $10. Which I'm pretty sure most people are gonna probably try and do, which, not to fucking worry, but like if people have the money and have the luxury, then they can literally give me like the $20 and shit. It's just the consequences of you being lazy. It puts more money in my pocket. Okay, so the base price for a smooth one, if you already prepped it for me, is going to be 10. And then like per pitch, I'm going to charge by 5. And then if it's going to be choppy, if you want like a choppy style of it, then it's going to be what's it, $5. And then like if you want to add more pitches of that, since it won't require me to do a whole lot of work, I'll just probably set it as to like $1. Since I don't have to think about it, I don't have to do that much to it. It's probably gonna be like the cheapest thing I'm willing to like give. Because the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, if I charge people $5 like per pitch I want to add for something I can like literally finish within like 30 minutes, that's kind of like fucked up if I'm gonna charge a lot. I mean, I get it, don't sell yourself too low, but like you don't want to fucking like make it like ridiculous either. Like I have to make it semi-reasonable. Okay. This is complicated. Okay. Now VCV, I will say I am gonna charge a lot for, because I'm very slow. If some people have seen or haven't seen, because I was tasked to auto a VCV voice bank. Ooh, but there's different. I didn't think about that because I just realized there's like different reckless list VCV. There's different moras for different VCVs. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my god. God, there's so many. There's even Chinese. If I learn how to do Chinese, that'll be great. There's Korean, English. I tried learning how to auto that, but that's too hard for me, or it's a lot. What is CV plus? Oh, this is Spanish. That's why. Where's Japanese? Japanese. English extension. Anyways. Oh, it's at the top. I'm stupid. Okay, so there's a lot. Which anybody could like. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so there's a lot here. which anybody could like grab. So I'm not sure if I should put like a requirement to like have people. No, what? I guess I could just be like, I guess that can just vary because I can just ask the person like, hey, like, do you remember like what rec list you used? Because like it really depends on how many more as it is, because it also depends on how long the list is and shit. So like, because I don't know, because I think the only thing I ultoed was like, I think it was like a, fuck, I don't even remember. This is hard. How the fuck do these bitches fucking, how the hell did these fucking Otoing commissioning bitches did this in the past? This is ass. This is a lot of like consideration, because like I'll tell you this much, fucking in the past nobody did not mention or even go like as in depth where it's just like, oh, like if it's gonna be this long I'll charge this much, if it's gonna be this long I'm gonna charge this much, if it's gonna be this long I'm gonna charge this much. Bitch, I don't fucking know. I never done this shit before. I just did it for free because I'm an idiot. I did this for fucking free and for fun. And now I'm trying to profit off of it because I'm a fucking lunatic. Anyways, I'm just gonna do fucking CVVC. Fucking base price for the voice bank. I'm just gonna this is hard! Okay. I'm probably just gonna ult with the same way how I would for like a smooth voice bank. So I'm probably just gonna fucking maybe 10. I'll figure it out once I actually launch these. Once I actually launch this. For the base, maybe I should charge it 15 just to like include like the VVs. I'll think about it, and then like, and then if you want to add per pitch for the fucking VVs. Nah, I'm just gonna put per pitch because I don't think someone's gonna be that crazy to like fucking want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna add more pitches just for the VVs only, because that's stupid. It's gonna be a little bit more extra work for me. I'll think about it. Man, this shit is hard. I'm gonna take a step away from like trying to figure out these fucking commission prices. Oh, I should probably make sure that fucking, if anybody that comes in here, these are not final. What the fuck? Work in confidence. Alright, just so that no one does a waltz in here and be like, hey, I want to commission you, and it's just like, well, you can't because these aren't my final prices. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do now, Raven, you cannot set out a bear trap and then you cannot set out a bear trap while telling me there's going to be a bear trap. That simply doesn't work. Idiot. Alright. So, I think I got most of the shit I want to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch up. Hello? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here. Okay, yeah, we're switching. Life. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over here because I need to get like examples for my bitch. Shut up. So I need to get examples for like my bullshit. So my first example is gonna be like my own voice bank, but also other voice banks. Maybe I should make like another SoundCloud for like my bullshit. So I do have a playlist where I re-ulted a lot of voice banks and do have like some videos that are still up where like I re-ulted something. Hold on, let's see. Let's get to playlists. Yeah, voice banks are re-ulted. This it's 3 years ago. I need to update it. I don't know if I should like. Would it be fucked up? Okay, I need a second opinion on this. Will it be fucked up if I, Yawning Bear official VTuber, were to, I don't know, happen to take requests on smoothing out CV voice banks that aren't yours? For example, Mitani Nana. Like, what if someone wants to commission me, being like, hey, I want to give you money to auto this voice bank that isn't active anymore, and just give them a new auto. Will that be fucked up of me to do? Because the voice bank isn't mine, the voice bank isn't theirs, but they're giving me money to do that. Now, I hardly fucking doubt that someone in their right mind is going to be like, hey, I took my friend's voice bank and I want to pay you money just to have you auto it. Like, I hardly doubt that's ever going to be a big issue, because I know there's a lot of crazy people out there that think like their fucking voice bank is, okay, not to be mean, but also to be very mean about it. I know people think that their fucking voice bank is like God sent, and thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna ban people from using my voice bank. It's just like, okay, your voice bank don't mean shit. So, not to say that it's bad, but like, don't gas yourself up, buddy. Hatsune Miku is real and she is your friend. Hatsune Miku's gonna beat my ass. Maybe I should put like a limit on it. Maybe instead of like having like, okay, I think I'm willing to only auto abandoned voice banks or voice banks that haven't received updates within like years or something. I think the only I'm not just so that I don't get in trouble with people, I don't want to configure voice banks that are ports, i.e. fucking synth V ports to Utaus, Vocaloids to Utaus, just for the mere factor I don't get in trouble with Dreamtonics or Yamaha, which I'm hardly doubt Yamaha fucking gives a fuck, but like, I think that's all I'm like willing to not let happen, just so that I don't get in trouble, because I know Dreamtonics is very serious about protecting like their vocal synths on like Yamaha that don't fucking like take the effort to even like try and like not make their program crackable. So I don't know, because I don't know if people are going to be weird about it. Well, I know people are going to be weird about it. Someone out there is going to be weird about it, but like, I don't know if I should provide that kind of service, because I know like somebody, because it's kind of like somebody bringing like their old voice bank to me and be like, hey, I found my old CV voice bank I found several years ago, can you auto it? Like, yeah, it's yours, the fuck. Or like, I don't know, because, but then again, I don't have to know everybody's story and reason, because I'm just somebody that they're paying by the end of the day. I don't know like their lore, I don't know their story, but I'm pretty sure some weird people out there are gonna give me their lore and their story regardless, so not that I asked for, but I don't know. I'm just I'm thinking. I think that's okay. Alright. I think I'll just provide that. But I do have like plenty of examples of me re-ultoing CV voice banks, but the problem is though, they're like 3 years old, if not older. And also, this is like around the time I did not know how to mix well. I really feel like I can re-alto that a lot more better now. I don't even know when I upload that. And then of course, I released this fucking Long Phone. It's so old, but that exists, so I can probably use that. I think I'm just gonna update some of these Otos, but here's the thing, I don't have these Otos anymore, so I really have to start from the ground up. This one is locked away with the password that I forgot. And then there's my own Utau. Oh yeah, I even have an example for CVVC, or like CVVV. This is perfect. Like, I have some examples, but like I don't have enough. Like, I don't have enough to show that I can do CVVC. I have plenty to do CV, trust me. I only have maybe like one voice bank that I can use as like a reference, but like I don't have enough. I really don't. Like, I'm not sure if everyone wants to hear an example, but like still, this is a little frustrating, I will say this much. So I don't know if everyone, I don't know if I should like do like a, hey Utau community, if you guys got like a voice bank in these following categories, can you like send them to me so I can use it as like an example thing and I can configure it for you for free? Maybe, I don't know, maybe, And then again, I'm more or less afraid that I might get like some awful voice banks where, I don't know, that they just sound like poo poo caca and they're not recorded right. Cause I don't know. I'm gonna have to say fuck it. I think I just have to use my own voice. I'm gonna have to say fuck it and probably use my own voice, because I think... but I don't have one of my own CVs. Because I already have one for VCV, I already have one for CV. This one's a CV voice bank that I did. This is like my own voice. That is no longer up anymore, because I fucking deleted it. Aww. He doesn't go by that name anymore. But fucking... And then there's my recent voice bank. I can probably... God, like I have so many examples of like CV and shit, but like I don't have enough for like all the other ones. I don't know. I think I just might just shake some people down for some voice banks for me to use, because I don't have a lot of examples, and that is my major gripe at the moment. This one is this one's my current CV voice bank that I have. That's not right. Bitch. いつからか僕ら手をほどいて Let me see. Actually, wait, I already rendered something for this, I remember. Is this it? Oh, this is a different one, but same shit, same voice bank. 僕はもう普通じゃないから逃げるように時計を演じた僕はただ存在したくてひたすらに仮面をかぶった僕を笑って確かめてよここにあると僕をなだめて君はバカだそれでいいよここにあると僕をなだめて私を無理やり変わってしまった心の形を無理やり当てはめてみるけど痛いんだ苦しいよ君を傷つけて寂しさで汚した心真っ白な空白に浮かべて虚しさだけが残るこの部屋でそっとめくるよ探そう僕と君の形をたとえ同じ風景になくても笑い合って寄り添った日々のかけら抱いて眠るよラララ
いつからか僕ら手をほどいて喋る言葉もなくしちゃったんだ。隣を歩く君の横顔見つめてただ気づかないふりをしちゃったんだ。その頬に流れる涙の意味がまだわからない間抜けな僕。去ってゆく君の背中にコメントだけつぶやいてパズルのようにおよにおよおよパズルのようにつなぎ合わせた未来
いつからか僕ら手をほどいていつからか僕ら手をほどいて喋る言葉もなくしたんだ。隣を歩く君の横顔見つめてただ気づかないふりをしたんだ。いいか
Oh my god, my microphone was off. Oh, I forgot to turn on my microphone. And nobody mentioned. Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend that everybody heard what I said, and I'm just gonna repeat it because someone came into chat. um, so I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do is to kind of circle it all back around, because what I'm trying to say, oh man, that means nobody heard what I, okay, so I am in desperate need of some examples. I don't have a whole lot of VCV examples. I don't have a whole lot of CVVC examples. So, I may or may not be accepting Otoing requests just so that I can use your voice or somebody else's or any type of voice bank that you want configured as an example to use for my Otoing commissions, because I don't have a whole lot of them. I have one CV plus VV's voice bank that I did years ago, but I kind of want to do another one so I can like show people I can still do it. I still got it. I'm good on CV voice banks for the smooths. I'm good on CV voice banks if you want a choppy style. I just need a voice bank for CVVC Japanese and VCV Japanese. It does not matter on how many mores it is. I just need a example that I can show off to kind of help me advertise my commission so that people don't think I'm a fucking scam. Yeah, I think that's all I really need. I'm willing to do it for free. I will say my only requirement is that it's mono pitch, because I do need to get the voice bank done to use as for an example. So if you have a friend or you're looking for somebody to auto something for you, and it's like a little test voice bank that you want to pump out really quick, hit up my line. My business email is in the description below. My Twitter DMs, I think they're opened. If not, probably harass me in a tweet, or like leave a comment down below. Just whatever, send smoke flames if you want a free voice bank configured by yours truly, Yawning Bear official VTuber. Because I just need a VCV and a CVVC example. But anyways, the reason why I pulled up Teto was because I want to like describe like, oh, like if people want like a choppy configuration and not a smooth one, which is why I said it so cheaply, is because I can really do that without thinking. And if people don't understand what I mean by, oh, choppiness, what do you mean? Like, just imagine like Kasane Tetsu's CV voice bank. If I like
いつからか僕ら手をほどいて喋る言葉もなくしたんだ
yeah, it's basically the gist of it. So I can also provide that. What else do I want to say? What else do I want to put down? I think that's mostly everything. I'm just kind of figuring out the prices still, because I wanted to get the prices done as soon as I can, but I'm kind of having a hard time. Like, the more and more I'm like thinking about, oh, but I need examples for this. I know one of the examples I do want to mention. I should probably mention what program I'm also using to like configure everything. Like, I'm going to be using VLabeler as like my program of choice. I'm going to be using not only VLabeler, but like depending on the voice bank, VLabeler is going to be my go-to for like VCV and CVVC. And for those that shut the fuck up, I don't care about your update. So like for CVVC and VCV, I'm going to be using VLabeler. This is how it looks. This basically helps me like get through the whole configuration thing process a lot more faster. Oh, I probably should also mention that if I do open commissions, it would really help me by like a million if people were to give me a the Otoing base, because if you don't, I will have to be forced to probably use more. I know there's like other programs I have to learn that will help you provide making like an auto-generated base auto, but I would probably mostly ask people like, hey, if you're gonna, it would be really nice, and it would probably make time go so much more faster if you give me like a base auto to work with, because it will take longer if you give me a voice bank. I don't have a base auto, so that means I have to go generate one or go put it in by hand. Which for CV, I can kind of do that because it's not that hard. I can just use fucking Utau fucking configurations, and I'll only do that for CV voice banks. Everything else, I'm just probably gonna use a VLabeler to like configure like CVVC and VCV, and maybe CVV stuff. But I'm probably just gonna mostly use everything else for like this one, because like for CVs it's very easy to like auto in this program. It doesn't really require a whole lot of work for me because I can literally just do it the old-fashioned way and just get it done quicker. Which is why I kind of charge a little cheaply for what's it? Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. You guys don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Jesus. Let me do that again. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me try that again. So the things I'm going to be using to auto, if it's going to be a CV voice bank, I'm just going to use fucking Utau's configuration shit, because that's a lot more quicker for me. I can just do this. Now, if I'm gonna auto like CVVC and VCV, then my other program of choice is going to be VLabeler. That is what I'm gonna use to like configure this. I learned VLabeler because I autoed that one voice bank for my friend for free in exchange of art, which I don't think I ever received. But I did this for free. It's not the world's most greatest voice bank, but it did help me learn VLabeler, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah. So like I said, I mentioned that if you give me a voice bank with a bass alto, that will help me a lot, mostly because of with VLabeler I haven't figured out how to like, I guess, because I'm not sure if this is like a feature, I'm making this up, but like I think VLabeler only really works if you have like a bass auto to like load in. So if I just like, so if I'm just handing like a fucking empty voice bank, I will be forced to like generate like a bass alto for myself, and I'm most likely will be using more sampler because I've yet to learn like any other method just yet. So it's going to be a little complicated because like I will get duplicates and useless entries in the voice bank, and like I said, it will just generally just take me a lot more longer just for me to complete, because that means I have to like jump over fucking repeats on itself. I have to jump over fucking just stupid shit, and I think more sampler is like more prone to like maybe like skip some fucking configurations, just like depending on fucking what's it, depending on some rec lists. I forgot like the word for a second. Yeah, these are my two programs of choice that I will be doing. And then another example I want to like put up, because not a lot of people aren't really that conscious about it, is that I do utilize the spectrograph. Which what that basically is that it just tells me like how loud or quiet your fucking recording is. So like I'm very picky when it comes down to like configuring shit, because I watched a lot of people like over time not configure shit right, or like basically scam people out of like, whether it be like a couple of bucks or a lot of fucking money. I had this one kid try to provide Otoing commissions, and he just, not that it was his intent, but he was basically scamming people. because he was just like charging a lot of people money for like Otoing commissions despite the fact he couldn't do it right. And then one time he like did like a Otoing commission, not commission, he did like an Otoing like request for free, I think. And he ended up hurting like the person's feelings because the fucking person he was doing the favor for, he was autistic, which I'm not sure that really helps the story or not, but either way, the man's was autistic or whatever, and when I was talking to the guy, he just kept making all these excuses and saying like, oh, it's my fault, or oh, it's because of how I recorded it, or blah blah blah. Like he just kept like beating himself up about it while I was like looking through his like voice bank, and I straight up told him like where are you getting all this information from, because it literally means nothing. Like I can still configure it, it's not like it's not possible, but like whatever, like all the stuff that you're repeating like doesn't actually mean anything. Like what are you talking about? And then he told me the name of the person that did his voice bank. I don't remember if he like commissioned him or not, but like he told me the name of the person that did his voice bank and whatever, and I was like, oh, it was that kid, huh? Right. And I explained to him like he doesn't actually know what he's doing. Like he wants to believe that he knows what he's doing and that he's like super like giga brain about it, but like in reality he's like fucking, he doesn't know what he's doing, he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's just feeding you bullshit essentially. Like kind of like pulling like a May Blythe kind of situation where like they just like spit words out and act like they mean something, but in reality they really don't. Or even if they do mean something, it's not really like whatever they're doing isn't really like all that revolutionary. It's like anybody can do it. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of like a little weird about my prices, and like why I'm like very emphasizing on the fact like I need examples, I need shit to do, because like I don't want people to think like I'm gonna fucking scan them and take their money like a fucking Looney Tune. Because I don't want to pull that kind of fucking situation where somebody fucking takes your money, then berates you, and then fucking like, oh wait, this is voice bank I also configured. I remember this now. I actually Oto this voice bank fucking years ago. This was like a friend. It's not really that active in the fucking vocal synth community anymore, but I remember this now. I actually configured this. This is actually a good example. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Anyways, I'm gonna go look up his channel now and act like I did not just fucking jump scare my ass. Jump scare my fucking soul out, Jesus. See if I can find it. I think it was this one. This is me. This is my old username. Yeah, I could definitely use this as an example for like a CV voice bank I configured. I mean, it just has my old username on it though. I will say that. I mean, I could probably message him and be like, hey buddy, like can you do me a favor? I'm gonna open Otoing commissions, whatever. So like, can you like put like my new username on there so that people don't think I'm fucking stealing a video? But yeah, this is a voice bank I fucking configured like ages ago. This is like old. I'm not sure if it like still stands up to my standards today, if I'm entirely honest. Let me see.
いつからか僕ら手をほどいて喋る言葉もなくしたんだ
It's alright. Yeah, I could definitely use this as an example. Alright, so I think I found my example of a voice bank I want to use. Because this is like a perfect example of how I auto fucking these voice banks or whatever. Alright, I think I just might message him right now.
変わってしまった心の形を無理やり当てはめてみるけど痛いんだ苦しいよ君を傷つけて
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that as an example. You boy commissioner? Hey Meek. You like doing commissions for boys? You boy commissioner. Shut up. You boy commissioner. You boy commissioner. You boy commissioner. You boy. I'm sorry. The fuck? Alright. Okay. Yeah, he is pretty cute. I like him. I was actually gonna remake a voice. Okay, so don't tell him this because I hardly doubt he's ever gonna be watching my streams. But I originally got his voice bank or whatever because I want to remake this cover that he did for his Utau release as like a kind of like anniversary thing for him, but also like use my voice bank with it, and we basically like duet this song. So don't tell him. So that's a secret between both of us. If the video ever comes out, it'll come out. Alright, so proud to say I have an example now, so I probably should write that down here. So for smooth, fuck. God, this is so hard to fucking read because everything's all chopped, slapped together. So if it's like smooth, fucking, my example is gonna be this YouTube link. This is gonna be my example. Oh god, this is gonna get really fucking weird and complicated. So if it's prepped as $10, if I have to prep... Okay. And then if I have to prep it, it's gonna be like, I sound like a fucking scammer, dude. And if I have to prep it, it's gonna be $20 because that means that's like work that I have to go fucking do. and makes it process longer. And then like per pitch, I'm gonna keep it $5 because I'm an asshole. Choppy is gonna be the cheapest service I can ever hand out. It's gonna be $5 and $1 per pitch, since like I don't have to do a whole lot of thinking. Oh my god, my shit just keeps getting smaller and smaller by the moment. Hello? Why is it like so off screen? Whatever. Hey, welcome back. I'm still figuring out my Otoing commission prices. I did find a good example for me to use for my CV example for like if you want like a smooth voice bank. I just need to make one for like a choppy voice bank, which I think I might just use my own voice bank for the example. So I'm good on CV voice banks. I have a VCV example, except it's not a good voice bank, and I'm very afraid if someone hears that voice bank that I autoed, and then they'd be like, I don't trust them because it sounds like garbage. Like, because, you know, not everybody understands, and they're probably gonna think that that voice bank reflects how I configured it, which it's not. But I don't expect everyone to be smart. But then again, I am like expecting people to not be smart. I'm an asshole, okay? CVVV, I do have an example for it, except it's really, really, really old. So I don't know if people are gonna trust that if it's not new. The only things I am missing out on is like a CVVC example, which actually is just a CVVC example because I don't have a voice bank to like show that I configure it. I mean, I could. No, that's fucked up, because I was thinking about like, oh, I could just download like a random CVVC voice bank and then just re-auto it from the ground up and just do that. But then that feels fucked up because it's already configured, it's already dealt with. Me just deleting a configuration and just to like add my own that's I don't know, that's weird to me. I don't know, but like I said, if someone out there has like a CVVC fucking Utau that needs configurations, fucking head up my line. I need an example. I'm willing to do it for free. As long as it's like mono pitch, it only has one pitch, then I'm completely fine with that. If it's multiple pitches, then maybe you're getting something that's too good, and maybe something that shouldn't be for free after a certain point. Yeah, I think I got most of my notes that I want in here. I should probably put the choppy example for like, as like myself. Choppy. Example. Oop. I'll just put myself. So I'm just gonna make it myself. Alright, I think I have most of the notes I have on here. I'm very happy. I'm actually, ooh, I should actually post this like, in my, what the fuck is it called? I'm just gonna post this like in a Discord server I'm in, where I'm basically allowed to like dump whatever the fuck I want on there. We all have like our own specified channels. And what I mostly use my channel for is like to dump like either notes I want to take or something I don't want to like fucking lose out on, or I'll fucking use it for like or like fucking covers I'm like working on, but like I don't want to full on finish them, so I'll just like upload like a work in progress there and just have it sit there and just rot. That's what I mostly use it for. But now I can post my work in progress commissions. Yeah. Yippee! I want to convert my AI to a VCV, but today I'm lazy. I mean, go for it. there's nothing wrong with that. I had a buddy of mine that actually done that. Except the only issue is that it doesn't sound that good. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I can probably show it off to you really quick. I can find it. Or actually, fucking this voice bank here. This voice bank's actually AI generated to like VCV. This is Scatloid. This is a voice bank that I actually reconfigured the CV for that I dedicated a couple streams on Twitch. This is another voice bank I re-autoed. Except I did it for like fun and I thought it would be funny to do. Where I made it into a smooth CV voice bank. But Scatloid VCV on the other hand was auto-generated to VCV. If I can find, oh, she has breaths? Scary. What the fuck? Where's the VCV? Anyways, so she was configured to sing in VCV and it was auto-generated. It is available for you to download. Though I'm not sure if the guy told me that he stole the fucking... Oh shit, wrong way. This is so silly. He's so silly. She's so silly. Okay, we get it. Fuck. We get it. 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 I think it was also credited in here. Yeah, here I am. I'm right here. The provider is not responsible for any damage and loss or harm, blah blah blah. You must credit Victory P MMD Lord and Yawning Bear upon publishing any work made using Scatlord VCV. The only reason why I got credited for this voice was because since I was like re-ultoing the voice bank, MMD Lloyd, what he did is that he asked for like the renders that I made with her voice and to like give it to him so that he could make it into a VCV voice bank. So like I contribute a couple renders to him where he ended up utilizing into making it into an AI voice bank and then turning it into a VCV voice bank. Which I know it sounds sketchy and kind of fucked up, but like at the same time, this voice bank's creator is probably doesn't even like associate with this voice anymore. This voice bank was kind of like in like the Vip or Lloyd forums where I'm guessing like the creator was like trying to pitch this like voice bank. That was a joke obviously, but like no one really like liked it because it sounded like shit, i.e. you know, Scatloid. I don't know. It was fun though. I wasn't expecting to like be credited for helping him make a VCV voice bank essentially. I was just Otoing the CV voice bank just for fun because I thought it was like, haha, this would be so funny. But then like when he credited me, I'm just like, wow, I feel kind of special, but also like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. I did say I wanted to like reconfigure the whole entire voice bank, but the issue is though is that there's like 3 different pitches. It's a lot, and also they kind of sound the same nonetheless. I don't know. It's like a lot of work. And also I also wanted to like clean up the voice bank as well to make it sound good and get rid of all the background buzzing noise, but like I said, it's a lot of fucking work. I don't think it's gonna take a team like me by himself to do all of this shit, so I have yet to update it. I'll get back to it one day if I actually have like the time and dedication for it, but as of now, I already completed like the base Oto. Everything else can like fucking wait, because I'm not gonna Oto more of this shit anytime fucking soon, I'll tell you that much. Fuck that. Excuse me, what? Oh, that's a thumbnail. 5 times you ought to use the dark side of the Force. What the fuck? Apparently the Vocaloid 3 dev kit got leaked. And for some reason somebody claimed that, oh, use the v3db tool, it's gonna show your IP address. Now who the fuck is out here lying? Because, like, I do know about the fucking dev kit being leaked, but that's fucking stupid. If you use the Vocaloid V3 dev kit, it's gonna leak your IP address to Yamaha. No the fuck it's not! Oh my god. That's like you saying that, oh my god, if you guys use the fucking Vocaloid V6, it's gonna fucking leak your address to Yamaha. Be fucking for real. Girl, shut up. Which, I will say though, the dev kit is very much real. It did get leaked out because I did have a buddy of mine try to get it working. I think he figured it out. So I think now he's like trying to like test it out to see if he can like convert like his voice to like the Vocaloid 3 engine, which is very interesting. I really do hope that he gets it done, because at first because there is another dev kit out there, except it's a very shitty dev kit where the whole point of the dev kit... Oh my god, I can't read chat because my fucking phone died, but oh wait, it's right here. Oh wait, there's an ad. Oh my god, there's gonna be an ad in like 30 seconds for Twitch. I'm so sorry. Then y'all help send me a pizza and make my house explode. Alright, so sorry for the Twitch users, but like if you want to keep hearing me flap my lips, there's like a YouTube link somewhere. But like sorry for the ad break, but like I gotta get paid somehow. So forgive me. I'll see you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, the ad just ended. Oh wait, I thought there's gonna be an ad break. Oh, was it already playing an ad and it just didn't tell? I guess that's one announcement I forgot to make. So I've, on my Twitch channel, if you guys want to support me, you guys can also watch me on Twitch, because if you watch me on Twitch, I am, like, didn't play an ad for me. That's fucked up. Okay, so I might have to figure that out, but I did start rolling out ads on my Twitch again. I had them off for the longest time because I thought, like, you know, ads are very fucking annoying to watch, and like if you're like enjoying someone's content or you're listening to someone flap their fucking gums for like an hour and 19 minutes, I just thought it was stupid. I just thought it was annoying to have like ads like play, because it's I don't know, I think it's annoying to me. But given my situation, I decided to put back on ads on my Twitch channel. And if you want to support me, please watch the ads. Because kind of just at this point, I'm literally just milking pennies at this point. That's how desperate I am. It's pathetic, I know, but like, you gotta make money somehow. Gotta make ends meet. It only gives me an ads when I open the stream. Well, like I said, please watch the ads. I really appreciate it. Just do it for me. Just do it for me. I'm like shaking little car keys in front of your face, like, do it for me. You'll watch the ads and you'll like them, and then you guys can tell me about them, because I know that like there's this one ad that's like going around that's like a very much political ad where it's talking about like Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden. Like stupid shit like that. It's fucking idiotic. But anyways, back to what I was saying earlier. I have a buddy of mine who's actually trying to crack the fucking the Vocaloid 3 dev kit. I think he like figured it out. He hit like a breaking point, so now there's, I don't know what else is going on. Which I'm kind of surprised that word got out very quickly that the Vocaloid 3 dev kit got leaked, because like me and my friends, we were like, we're gonna gatekeep the fuck out of this because like we're not gonna let anybody know about this. But I don't know, somehow word got out. I guess other people have it. See, like, I think it's more fun when we gatekeep shit, because like I really do, because I think the only thing why I wanted to gatekeep it to begin with was because I'm not very afraid, but I just don't want to hear those annoying ass people. They're just like, Vocaloid piracy is bad. That's bad. You shouldn't do that. That's bad. And it's just like, girl, if you don't shut the fuck up and just have fucking fun. Like, this was more annoying when like VV, the canceled Vocaloid, like got also leaked out, because then there was like somebody who was like very, very annoying and even used like, they end up embarrassing themselves really, really bad to the point that they were like in like a depression state because they decided to refer to VV as like as a dead corpse, and people just started clowning on them on Twitter, being like, there's no way you just refer to VV as like as a fucking dead corpse, like she's a dead Vocaloid. Oh my god, it's you! Oh, hey dude, what's going on? How's it going? Wait, I'm not confusing with somebody else, am I? Hold on, let me open your channel really quick, because that'll be very embarrassing if I am. Because you look a lot more similar to another person that I follow. And I'm gonna be very... No, you follow me! Hey man, yeah, it is you! What's up? What's poppin'? I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think I follow you on Twitch either. Oh, you have a followers goal. You're trying to get to 200 followers. Here, I can help you with that. Here you go. I thought you were streaming on YouTube. I could have sworn. Yeah, I do know who you are. We talked in DMs because you wanted to like do like a collab, and I mentioned how like we live in different time zones, but like that can happen one day. I don't mind it. But like, yeah, I didn't realize you moved to fucking Twitch. Unfortunately for me, YouTube is just for music. Okay, I get it now. I stream on YouTube and Twitch, so like that's there. I was just talking about how the Vocaloid 3 dev kit engine, whatever, got leaked, and it's a legit one. And I was gonna talk about how there is another Vocaloid dev kit that's out there, but it's kind of like fan made, where what it does is that you can take you would take the database of VY1 voice, take the database from that voice bank, run it through this engine, and what it'll do is that it will extract its what's it? It will basically extract like wave samples of it, of every single note or every single recording that's on there for the voice bank. And this is why I didn't like it all that much, but it won't sound that good. But what it will do is that you can take it, recordings, layer your recordings on top of it, and then just basically try to like Frankenstein it, essentially, where you try to put your voice over it. And it doesn't sound good because it is a fan-made dev kit, but like it's like that was like the only thing that fucking hobbyists had to like make basically a Vocaloid. But now the Vocaloid 3 dev kit got leaked out. So that's interesting. I remember my buddy of mine was like telling me about the different manuals, because like there is a manual for it, and luckily there's like an English one, but they also had like an Arabic one. At least I think it was Arabic, at least that's what they told me. But like there's like the manuals for like different languages. So my friends have like this theory, it's like, oh, these must be like the manuals for like all the different people for like different languages that made a Vocaloid. So like there's people that like spoke English, there's people that like Japanese, that's like the native, and there's people for like I think, I'm not sure what other languages they had. I think there's like a Spanish manual as well. So like, I don't know. At first, I can't sub to you. Oh, you can't sub to me? It won't let you? What? Really? Uh-oh. I hope I didn't do something wrong. You can't sub to me? You can't follow me? Are you saying like sub to me like in like YouTube, or? Because like if it's something that's Twitch related, then I might have to look into that. But if it's like something that isn't like YouTube related, then like, I don't know, that's gonna be really weird for me, and I probably will not know how to like understand that or fix that. Since it's really fucked process to get samples to load in the kit. Oh. Interesting. It's closed. Oh. It said, sorry, something seems to have gone wrong, please try again later. Man, that sucks. Oh well, I mean, there's always another time. Don't worry too much about it. I got ads that roll like every like 30 minutes, so it's not too crazy. But man, I'm super hungry right now. All this excitement got me hungry. I'll put back on some Tomodachi music. I've been using that as my background music. Yippee! Tomodachi music! Okay, but yeah, that's like the crazy thing that's been going on like in the Vocaloid scene. Oh my god, actually, here's something really crazy. So like, does anybody in chat know who Yandere Dev is? And I asked this because Yandere Dev, unfortunately, got exposed again for being a creep and a pedo. And I'm gonna hope some of y'all saw that, because it has been circling around fucking Twitter. I wonder if I can like pull up the... I can pull up Yandere Dev on Twitter really quick. Let me see. Let's go to Twitter. Yandere Dev. Okay. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised either, but like I was mostly surprised on like how bad it was the thing. I just have my Utau dead. Yeah, I still have your Utau installed. Okay. In these trying times, I like to share a little comedic relief that was going to be included in the Rachel Yandere Dev video to break up the 3 hours of depressing
Not a
predator.
groomer. Just a loser. Not a groomer.
That basically summarizes the whole thing because Yandere Dev's response. Okay, so what ended up happening is Yandere Dev. Oh, like literally in this tweet. So what ended up happening is that Yandere Dev used to go by a different name in the past, and he would like stream his shit until somebody who liked watching his shit, who was 14 at the time, followed him, and on top of that got into a relationship with him, and with what's her face? I think these shits are Sis. We're just gonna call you Sis. What Sis ended up saying is he was very needy, he was just overly weird, and just, I don't know, he was very like, just, I guess like sexually active, and he was like well into like his 20s. And so Sis is just like, you know, a little like 14-year-old middle schooler fucking talking to a 20-something-year-old on the internet. And Yandere Dev at the time thought of making an excuse, being like, oh well, I only stopped talking to her because I realized she was actually like 14, and not only did she send nudes to me, but she also sent it to like hundreds of other dudes. Also, she made a website to basically slander me and like shit. And even like his comments today, instead of like full-blown, I don't know what you could even say about this kind of situation, but like fucking God, like even today, like instead of like Yandere Dev like taking like accountability and shit, he just starts explaining himself. To which I was talking to this with my boyfriend earlier, because I was just like, there's nothing for you to explain. There really isn't. Wait, you thinking about graduating from VTuber and go to K-pop T-pops? Audition? I mean, that is if you score the audition. I would probably agree with you on that, but until then, I think you should just keep up with VTubing for a little bit. Unless the VTube is not going anywhere, then it's really up to you. But anyways, he's so delusional. Yes, he is fucking delusional. It's so crazy too, though, because even like his responses now, he's just like, oh well, I was just a loser, and I was just like a little depressed man who wanted like attention and validation and shit because, you know, a girl gave me attention, so I started like, it was just something stupid, which is kind of fucked up too, though, because once you read this and look at his past responses, he's like saying shit like, oh well, she lied to me about her age, and she sent me nudes, and she sent that to other people too, and yada yada yada, like just basically just like being like he's like the victim here. But then now right here he's like saying like, oh fucking I wouldn't do that now because like I'm too busy to do stuff like that. Wait, what else is he saying? 90% of my DMs is harassment, blah blah blah. A few weeks ago, fans started DMing me, blah blah blah. She let me know right off the bat that she was 16, blah blah blah. I don't care because I only judge people by whether or not they're nice to me, not by their age. The longer we talked, the more comfortable I got, so I started being very open and candid. For example, she mentioned the only people who go for her, who only go to her school, know what OnlyFans is. I thought to myself, oh no, this is the current girls completely ignoring school because they are planning to get rich on OnlyFans. So what is this all about? What the fuck? I never read this. Oh no, this is the current girls girls completely ignoring school because they're planning on becoming rich from OnlyFans. So I asked her a very blunt question: are you going to make an OnlyFans? If you hear just that question and you know nothing else about the conversation, you could interrupt. Did this me encouraging a minor to enter a career? That's not what no one's fucking saying! Yandere Dev's response found on Discord and published by a splinter subreddit that is not policed by Alex. We should collectively agree that you do not get to play the socially awkward guy card if you're over 30 years old and you have no mental health issues. When the fuck was this? Because now he's just trying to say like, oh, see, that's another thing I have an issue with Yandere Dev, because like every single time fucking anybody fucking like says anything about him, just like, oh, well, you guys are just taking it out of context. How the fuck are we taking this shit out of context? What is there to take out of context? Like, it's clearly weird. Like, I don't know, maybe the screenshots are a little too small, sure. But like at the same time, it's just like, it's a little creepy, it's a little weird. The only reason why I ended up fucking catching any one of this is because the fucking voice actress for fucking Yandere-chan fucking like flat on like just quit the fucking project. Because they're just like, hey, like these accusations and shit. Like she basically said like, oh, I was just part of the project and you know, I contribute a lot to it, but I do not basically condone what he says and does. Like, I do hope one day that the game does get finished, but I will no longer be a part of this project. And then, what's even funnier about it too, though, is that even the other main voice actors and voice actresses are like saying like, yeah, I'm with like Michaela Laws, which is the name of the voice actress for Yandere-chan. They're all siding with her because they're just like, yeah, this is kind of fucked up. Like I'm with her every step of the way. I'm ceasing from contributing to the project. Which I mean, like, if you ask me, it took you long enough because like Yandere Dev did show like a whole lot of like fucking like destructive fucking guilt tripping bullshit, but whatever, that's besides the point. But man, posting my shit up from Tumblr, my thoughts about Yandere Dev now. But people are surprised. People are surprised Yandere Dev is a pedophile. Holy shit, where do I even begin? Shut the fuck up. Not everybody fucking is an internet goon. I'm sorry. Like, they have every right to express that, but at the same time, it's just, oh, here it is. Everyone has like every right to like express that. But, like, at the same time, not everyone's a fucking internet goon. Like, not everyone's following every trace about Yandere Simulator. I don't think it takes a genius for you to like realize that the dev is like a little bit of fucking like a Looney Tune at sometimes. But man, I'm a voice actor who simply voices characters. I voice a character in a game developed by an individual who's being held by multiple volunteers like myself. I have not, nor have I ever condoned actions that harms others, especially minors, in any capacity. So my opinion on the offering matter is relevant. I'm not at the heart of the issue. In terms of voice acting Yandere-chan, I am right now in a state of mourning. I voiced her and other characters in the game for almost 10 years, and my contributions to the project are almost innumerable. I worked in a volunteer loyal and only to the project's development and completion. I do not join to be a defender or an arbiter of people's actions outside of the project. This is a serious issue, so this choice is not made lightly in any meaning of the word. I am suspending my participation as a voice actress of Yandere Simulator. I still hope the game gets completed, and I have consented to my work to continue being used with an exclusion of AI, which I have never consent to. But yeah, and then everyone else started like commenting, being like, yeah, I'm with you, Michaela, I'm not gonna fucking be part of Yandere Simulator anymore. Dog, what was the last time you fucking tweeted on here? Damn, does he not fucking tweet on here anymore? Jesus. Last time he fucking tweeted was like fucking May 7th. He doesn't even use Twitter anymore. Damn. Lord can only know what is going on because like he's losing all of his voice actors like one by one. It's on the latest. Ooh, that was. Ooh. 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 I gotta go to sleep. Alright. I forgot to say bye to them. Oh, I didn't realize an ad was playing. Damn. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for like another 50 seconds. Damn. Oof. I guess I can imagine why you've been taking so long working on your piece of shit game, considering the fact we've been trying to groom kids. Just hoping the feds bust down your door. The hammer they will beat you with will be a swift mercy compared to what awaits you after death. Oh my god! As much as I initially enjoyed the concept of this game, I have to state my disgust of you as a person. I hope you and people like you get what they deserve, and that is time behind bars. The first fucking screenshot took me out. Finally returning to Twitter after a week or two, seeing Yonder Dev being outed as even a more horrible person. What a lovely day. Yonder Dev never fails to be a complete loser. I had low expectations, but this is pathetic. Scratch that. Why did I take I don't know how many years for them to stop working on Yonder Dev, despite them stating how kids could consent? Yonder Dev. Oh, I can't read that. Why did you decide to work with Yonder Dev anyways? What? Well, that was like before the fucking fact that fucking Yonder Dev wasn't even that well known. Like, this was like before people started digging up his fucking like kind of like cringy history. Guys, what do you mean Yonder Dev groomed a 9-year-old? They were 16, but you are aware of the Yonder Dev situation. Well, updated and gives the voice actors. Not people adding him. Yonder Dev situation is ass. He has been a complete creep for such a long time, and now the voice actors are stepping back, and from what I can tell, not even mentioning the victim. Y'all have known he's a creep and didn't back then. Only now it's there. Only now that's there. I don't know. I mean, there wasn't really that much evidence, at least not that I've like seen before this situation. Like, I know Yonder Dev was like a bit of like a loser and a weirdo and a creep at that, because he was just grown and had like fucking really fucking explicit taste. But like I don't know, because like whenever I saw Yonder Dev being called a pedophile, I kind of saw it as like people were just calling them a pedo just to call him a pedo. I didn't really think that much of it. And like, I don't even know how much of the shit that people kept talking about him was actually true. So the only thing I actually did believe that could be true is when the time he like got into it with another game developer who was basically making a Yandere Simulator-esque kind of game. Like, that's the only thing I choose to believe, because like, because something, I don't know, because like, if he's willing to go out of his way to just shit on other people's fan games or games in general, just for, I don't know, providing like Yandere similar content, and then he's gonna be bitter about it, be like, yeah, you're gonna ruin my fucking crowdfunding campaign if you keep making these games that garnish more attention than my game, like you're so fucked up. Like, that I'm willing to believe, because there's like plenty of evidence in the past where Yandere Dev has definitely shown being like self-conscious about literally anything. So like, I wouldn't put it behind him for him to get like pissed off and mad about something stupid like that. And minus like people calling him like a pedo and shit, like, I mean, it's been proven times that people either made shit up or just did it like as like a jab or a poke at him just to make him look stupid. So like, for these pedo claims to come out, just for it to kind of solidify that, I don't know, it's fucked up. And I can only guess that she was probably thinking like, oh, not all of it's true. Like, we get it, you had a cringy past, we get it that you were just a self-conscious kid. But like, for this to come out, I don't know. Uh-oh. I'm rushing. Hi, you've probably heard some really concerning stuff for the past few days. You might have seen the video that has left you feeling worried and disappointed and wondering what I have to say for myself. There's a part of me that wants to say, no, you don't understand, the video edited in an extreme, dishonest, and misleading way, blah blah blah, but no, I'm not going to focus on that. There's a part of me that wants to do what I usually do and type out a massive essay where I over-explain absolutely every single detail about the entire situation, provide context to absolutely everything, go point by point down the list of every possible fact that could make a situation much easier to understand, which is not really necessary. But no, I'm not going to do that. The blog this isn't a blog post about how actually you see, you just keep repeating yourself. I'm going to take your time and really own up to a really huge fucking mistake I've made. Oh. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god, this is crazy. And of course I'm going to read it. A few months back, a fan of the game DM'd me and wanted to chat. I normally just turn fans away and tell them I'm busy, but in this case, a fan seemed really funny and interesting, so I agreed to talk. After around 2 months, I agreed to do a voice chat with her. Right off the bat, she let me know she was 16 at the time. I didn't even perceive that as a problem. What do I care what her age is? She's just a funny fan of the game who wants to talk to me. This is no big deal. I rationalized myself that it was fine. This was a massive mistake number one, more to follow. We talked for a while and eventually started to feel really comfortable speaking to her. I started talking to her in the same way I would talk to any of my other friends, like she was one of the guys. I made the same type of vulgar jokes that I would make when voice chatting with my other friends. This was an absolute unacceptable mistake. No grown-up should ever use adult language to make adult jokes in the presence of a minor. Just because I felt really comfortable speaking to her doesn't make it okay. That's no excuse in the slightest. Occasionally she would say something flirty towards me. Most of the time I would just shut down immediately and refuse to reciprocate. However, there were times where I didn't shut it down and let her talk to me the way without stopping her. Obviously this goes to say, well, this was absolutely not fucking okay. This was the point in time when I should have instantly disengaged and ended all contact with her in any interaction between an adult and a minor. It's the adult's responsibility to put the immediate stop to any inappropriate behavior. There's absolutely no excuse for tolerating this as if it was okay. I didn't want to be a buzzkill, or I didn't want to ruin the vibes, or we just having a lighthearted, choky conversation. It really didn't feel like anything was wrong that was happening. Are not acceptable excuses in the slightest. At this point, she started recording our conversations so that she could share my jokes with her friends. However, one of her friends interpreted my remarks as showing sexual interest in her. They convinced her that I was trying to groom her and that she was releasing all the recordings to expose me. Her friend pressured her into providing recordings to a drama YouTuber who began producing a video about the situation. A preview of the video revealed that the intention of the video would characterize me as a predator/groomer by presenting clips of the conversation that sounded sexual. Obviously, it doesn't matter how the recordings were made public, because the entire situation should have never allowed to happen in the first place. I'm just explaining why such videos even exist. Watching the recordings of the way I interacted with her was mortifying to me. I keep thinking I actually did that. And you goddamn idiot. Whenever I'm reminded of something inappropriate that I said in the conversation of her, I'm not going to spend a million years blabbering at this point. But I want you to know that I have been kicking myself non-stop since the situation happens. I feel disgust and disappointment in myself on a level that I have never before felt on my entire life. It was foolish, extremely damn foolish, blah 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 blah. Russianize an adult, because no matter intention, blah 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 blah. Happening, not to mention, I could write out every single reason why an adult and a minor should. Okay. Over the years, a lot of people have contacted me to tell me that they look up to me, that they admire me, that I inspire them. Right now I'm thinking all those people who ever said those words to me, and I realize that my actions have completely invalidated their words. No, someone who has to make this kind of mind-mongering stupid mistake is not admirable or inspiring. I let the fans down and keep saying that to myself over and over again. Years of trying to best improve that I'm not a bad guy that people say I am, and then I go and screw up badly that I've retroactively vindicted myself. No, I vindicted some of the hate that has been directed toward me. It's ironic, I've always tried so hard to disapprove the hateful remarks that people make about me and doing the opposite of what they expect of me. For example, if people say I'm lazy, I'll respond by working more hours than usual. If people say I'm greedy, I'll respond by turning down opportunities to make money. If people say I'm interested in minors, I'll respond by adding roles to my Discord server to actively discourage minors from just participating. At every turn, I try to absolute best to disprove any ignorant and hateful false accusations that people make about me. Oh my god, there's so much more to read. And now that I've gone and done, instead of doing everything in my power to disapprove allegations that I've attracted to kids, I have made some remarks that sound really, really blah 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 blah. No excuse, blah blah blah. After the video went public, some of the game volunteers started receiving harassments and abusive messages. Several of them have already contacted me to inform that they will no longer associate with the project and want me to remove their assets from the game. I get it. There's a part of me that wants to firstly beg them to reconsider, but whatever they decide, I'm going to respond to their wishes. One thing to make a stupid mistake that results in self-humiliation. It's one thing to make a stupid mistake that results self-humiliation. But it's another thing to make a mistake that affects all people who associate with me. However, it's a mistake entirely different level to make a mistake that involves an inappropriate interaction with a minor. At this point in time, it's difficult to determine exactly how much is going to impact the development of Yandere Simulator. If I have to replace a huge number of assets, hundreds of voice-acted lines, for example, and a whole line that's going to be a pretty big setback. I really only have myself to blame though. For what it's worth, I like to make you aware of the fact that a fan I spoke to has expressed her feelings in one situation. If you find her post here, I feel like I'm going to take a really long time to forgive myself for such a stupid mistake, but the first step is I've donated to RAIN, an organization that prevents cares and survivors of abuse. Alright, buddy. I hate that last part. I know that doesn't instantly wash away my bad decisions, but I hope it demonstrates I'm willing to do whatever feels necessary. I like to apologize to my volunteers, to my fans, and anyone who's ever called themselves my friend. I am truly, sincerely sorry. Actions speak louder than words, though I am going to try my hardest to grow such an— oh my fucking god. Mistakes happen, I will support you. I learned programming because of you. He didn't even touch on them having a relationship. That's like the weirdest part. Like, I'm gonna go buy. Had fun kikiing. Thank you. He didn't touch on, like, he didn't touch on any of the factors, like, oh, so he didn't even say like if they were dating or not. He just said like, oh, I was just acting really inappropriate around her, and so like I was just treating her as if like we were like one of the guys. So like he didn't even like mention like, hey, we dated at one point, or I dated a minor at one point. Like he didn't even say that. The most he just really said was like, yeah, I made a stupid mistake, and he kept repeating that multiple times. And then he said something. He said, I made a stupid mistake. I was friends with this 16-year-old girl. I talked to her how I would talk to all my other friends, as if she was like, you know, one of the guys. And then he said something about donating to a organization like over $1,000, and shit. Not to inherent power and balance, I could write out every single reason why I don't by meaningful friendship. Like, he's phrasing it as a friendship, so like, I'm making this post on behalf of someone who keeps getting banned when they try to post it elsewhere. So you've probably seen a TikTok claiming that Yawning Dev groomed a minor, and there's a video recordings of it. I'm the minor, and I like to give my side of the story. First, here's the proof of my identity. Same voice as the TikTok claiming that Dev is grooming a minor. I messaged Dev because I'm a fan. He usually doesn't do voice calls, but after 2 months he finally agreed. He was so distant at first, but eventually he loosened up and started making jokes. Some of his jokes were so quotable, like oja, anja. So I start recording our conversation so I can make a soundboard buttons out of Dev's quotes. I really wasn't trying to bait him into saying bad things, but I did ask him suspicious questions to hear weird funny answers. Like, sometimes I asked about topics like age of consent because it's an inside joke between me and my friends. He gave me a silly answer, and I would share it with my friends. One of our friends took some of his quotes way too seriously and started saying that he sounds like a predator and that we need to expose him. I have a hard time saying no, so I agreed to do what he said. I shared every recording to a YouTuber named Ali, and she started making video about it. When Bug, the friend, started sharing clips of the video on TikTok, I realized that he was twisting it in the video. Ali made it seem like Dev was sought out and called me, which was sought me out and called me, which isn't true. DM'd him first. I DM'd him first. I called him. Not the other way around. I decided that the whole thing was blowing up really stupid way. In a really stupid way, and told everybody involved that I didn't want to use my legally taken recordings to make a video anymore. Ali really wants to release the video though, and she keeps trying to manipulate me into thinking that I am a groom victim. After I revoked my consent and I told her to stop multiple times, she plans to release the video. Girls at my school saw the TikToks and recognized my voice, and now this stuff is spilled all over into my real life. Ali says that she's making the video to protect victims, and if she releases the videos, things will get worse. But if she releases the videos, things would get worse for me at school and hurt his career. I keep trying to say all of this in their subreddit, but then ban me and delete my threads when I do. It's ironic that they call this place North Korea. What the fuck? That is a weird fucking thing to call. It's ironic that they call this place North Korea. Alright, buddy. But they're silencing me just because I'm not supporting their narrative. Here are screenshots of times when I told Ali not to use the recordings and she completely ignored my wishes. No, the super manipulative language she uses is so gross. I do not think that Yawning Dev is a groomer. I do not feel traumatized by him. I am making this post to say that I oppose what Ali is doing, and no matter what she does or tries to protect my identity, she is still harming me by releasing the video. Jelly's edit. I got access to my accounts that I have been blocked by the creators of threads in the subreddit. People who claim to be my friends and say they care about me are silencing me on purpose. Edit 2. Jelly has asked that I link her original post Reddit here, and of course I respect their wishes to do that. What the fuck? This is getting weird. Could you please step away from the you could step away from the internet for a while after release it if it will help. At least that way you won't have the situation hanging over and continuing to worry about. I just don't want it to be uploaded right now. Oh my god. This is a lot more messier than I thought. This is a lot more messier than I thought. Holy shit, this is a lot more messier than I thought. Oh my god. I will hold off for it for now, but I really believe that it is a mistake. I don't want you to regret not coming forward, as you are always encouraging other victims to do so. I can't handle it, maybe in the future, but right now I have so much going on. I feel like you're being really unfair to yourself. It's a mess of emotions, believe me, I've been there, but I know for a fact you don't want to let that creep win and continue abusing people. Don't let him scare you off like that. You deserve better than that. I just don't want it. I know you do, blah blah blah. I feel very uncomfy with the entire situation. I like the video not be released. I'm sorry for having you to work on it for so long for no good reason, but I don't want the video to be released. Don't be afraid of Alex, as you wouldn't be. You owe it to yourself on the situation to help other victims. I know that is precisely what you want. Wait, this is so confusing because, like, on Twitter they're talking about one person, but Yawning Dev is talking about another person. Like, what's really going on here? Wait, I'm so fucking confused. Because they're talking about one person. Well, Yandere Dev is talking about another person. And I'm fucking confused. This is... What the fuck is going on? I'm fucking confused. I'm so confused. I need you to please keep the video unreleased. Jelly, please take some time offline and connect with some IRL friends or family who can support you and think about the honest truth. There are other adults who find this relationship and behavior very close to pedophilia. I understand you want to feel like you're ruining his life, but he's responsible for his own actions. Touch grass and uploading anyway. I really believe that the fear of you've been telling me that you'll scrap the video, that it's my choice. Could you please not release it? I'm scared of the outcome and is overwhelming by a lot of things right now. I just don't want it. I feel like the best option right now is not to be public, delete my TikTok, ghost my online friends involved, and not talk about it. But in the future, I feel truly traumatized. I absolutely will revisit the topic, but right now I'm stressed and I don't think I want the video to upload. Help me right now. I know that. Well, they fucking... I don't see the messages of them mentioning, like, yeah, my IRL peers fucking found it. Man, this is fucking crazy, because there's two stories going on at the same time that I have no idea which one anybody is talking about. God. And with that, I think I'm gonna end it for the day. I already figured out some of my commission prices thingies, whatever, but like I don't think I got everything like quite figured out. But at least I took the time out of today to kind of figure out for some of these prices. I'm probably just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but figuring shit out as we go. The Yandere Dev situation got me all funny in the brain, because now I'm just confused. But man, this is ass. I love its ass. Alright. So... Alright, so what am I doing tomorrow? Scary, 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 scary. Yandere Dev, scary, deleting. Oh, Pokemon Unite. Okay, I could invite some friends to do that tomorrow. Oh, well, there's a fucking ad playing. Alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna go for now. It's been fun. I'll see everybody another time. Bye-bye.